Hey everybody, Kartik Subramaniam over at ADHI Schools. Got a great treat for you today in that a pretty common way that people get business, or at least think to get business as they start their real estate career, is through social media. Now, this is not true for just real estate professionals, people that are in brokerage, but also for title reps and lenders and escrow officers. I had the great fortune of sitting down with a great escrow sales rep from a large Orange County escrow company, and she was kind enough to share with me how she gets her business, specifically using Instagram, what she posts, when she posts, and how she decides what to post to build her audience. She's done a great job building this escrow company using specifically Instagram, and I sat down with her for a little while here recently at our Irvine location, and I wanted to bring you some highlights of that interview in case you're wondering how to build a brand through social media. You're not going to want to miss this episode. Hey everybody, my name is Kartik Subramaniam. I'm a real estate entrepreneur here in Southern California. I'm the founder of a very large real estate education company. Absolutely love what I do. I have a passion for the business. I'm happy to have found it. Follow my journey here on YouTube. So, welcome everybody. Good morning. I'm here in Irvine with Danielle. So nice to see you again.
Thank you so much for having me. Pleasure.
No problem. So really, as I said, I really wanted to talk for a moment about how you use social media, particularly Instagram, to get real estate agents to do business with your escrow company.
Right. Basically, what I've been doing, again, in conversation earlier, I am very intentional with what I post on my Instagram. I'm very intentional with who I add on my Instagram. It's all a very methodical process. Something that I've encouraged agents to do as well is merge your personal profile with your business profile, and that's what I did as soon as I started getting into the real estate realm. And so far that's really worked to my benefit because I'm exposing what I do in my daily routine. I'm out visiting clients, or I'm visiting an open house, or anything really related to what I'm doing in the business field. I'm posting that, right. And people have recognized that. And then from there, I also pay attention to who I'm following. So I'm liking their pictures as well. It's like we have this online relationship.
Right,
That's how I would equate it.
So a lot of people, I think, at least I've heard this, that they say that you should have a separate personal page and a separate business page. You don't feel that way though. You think it should be all in one.
Yeah, I think it should be all in one. And
why is that, by the way?
Sure. So I think it should be all in one is because, number one, the time to actually go back and forth and log into your, personal profile and your business profile is time consuming.
Right.
Right now we live in a day and age where everything we want, it has to be, very fast, instant. And so when you have to take the time to go into your personal profile, and sometimes I know it's not, legally you shouldn't be doing this, but sometimes we're on our phone while we're driving, doing something,
right.
So we have to do something.
We're all guilty of that, don't worry. Right.
I mean, in traffic, sometimes I sit just to pass time. I'm liking pictures.
It's LA, what are you gonna do, right?
So it's time consuming having to flip back and forth. A lot of times I've heard from real estate agents, they don't even log into their personal, or they don't even log into their business profile. When you have two things and you're trying to go after them both, they're not going to have the same results.
It's that old saying, right? You chase two rabbits, you'll catch none.
Exactly.
So you got to just focus on one thing, I think.
Right.
Some people that take our real estate class and that may watch this video might be, let's say, over 40, or even over in their 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s, right? Or 90s. I don't want to leave anybody out. But the point is that a lot of people that are not maybe in their 20s or 30s like you and I are might look at Instagram or Facebook or Twitter even and dismiss it as something that's not relevant to their business, and it's not, something that really is even needed. How would you respond to that? Yeah,
actually I work with some clients who are in the, I don't want to call it an older age bracket, but social media is something that they're not really in tune with.
Right.
And what I've told them is I encourage them to at least try it out,
right.
Because it is something that they should really implement into their business. In fact, I was watching a reality show that had to do with real estate, and some of the agents were, in that they're generationally older than I am. and they see that social media is a huge tool and it's going to be a really big part of their success in the future. Implementing that, and maybe even getting someone, whether it's on their team or someone younger, maybe to help manage them, at least give them the small tools and skills so that they can learn some things, and then from there kind of just build. Talk about how maybe you use like your strategy of engagement for people in case somebody's looking to get started and want to use you really as kind of like a pseudo model. How does that look? So what I have found myself doing a majority of the time, especially in free time, sometimes when I'm standing in line or waiting for something, I will purposely go on my Instagram and I start liking pictures of realtors or real estate agents, real estate groups that I follow. And also friends too. I don't want to leave them out. But so I even go into my search bar and I type in like realtor, and then I can see what real estate agents that I know or that I'm following. Or because I'm following about 1,100 people. And so when I type in realtor, all the real estate agents that have the word realtor related, they'll pop up. And so from there I can actually seek them out and message them if I want to. Oh, so you do send direct messages then to people about your escrow services? Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Has that worked for you? Have you gotten responses off that? I have. Okay. I have. The best way to describe it is you're not working that hard to like send a message. Right. And what does that cost you? Absolutely. Exactly. Right. Yeah. I mean, it costs me more gas and time to go out visit my clients like Monday through Friday than it is to touch my phone screen and start sending messages. A lot of people that are looking to get into social media and build a following struggle not only with what content to post, but also maybe what times to post. Have you found certain times of the day work better for you than others? Absolutely. That's something that I learned probably within the last year or so, just based on like engagement. I noticed that it's really important to post certain times of the day. So maybe posting before 9 a.m. A lot of people, they usually get to work between 7:30, 9 a.m. And a lot of times they're probably, while they're drinking their coffee, they're looking at Instagram or social media. Another time to post is maybe around noontime when they're on lunch. It's another time they're probably going to be engaging on social media. And then one of the best times that I found for myself is posting sometime after 5 p.m. And in between probably like about 8 or 9 p.m. Those are really important times to make sure that you're posting. A lot of the people that are following or on Instagram and engaging are on around those times. Tell me about what is your goal with your social media? What do you ultimately want to what is your ultimate end goal with social media? Oh, that's a great question. My ultimate goal is to continue building my following and really use it as a tool to get business. And also be like a leader in my field. You know, I want people to maybe use me as an example. Hey, she started out this way and look how she's grown. And that's how I look up to the Instagram followers that I follow. I've been following them for several years. I see what they've been doing. I see the opportunities that have come to them because they're so methodical. They do things intentionally and they're very specific and they know their audience. And so I try to follow that and implement it into my own. I want to thank Danielle so much for sitting down with me and sharing how she built her brand through social media. And what I found most interesting about this is that once you've built an audience around yourself, you have a bunch of other ways that you can monetize that. Now, if she decides to do something else, she's still built her brand through Instagram and she can use that for whatever purpose she wants. So I was so thankful that she sat down with me and shared some of her techniques for Instagram and how she's used that not only to build her personal brand, but to build a great escrow company. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My information's at the bottom. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next video.